Hey guys, I'm Mel Bryant, one of the APPI Master Trainers. Welcome to my February workout. This month we're going to just be looking at a few ideas using the foam roller. So many of you might have a foam roller at home, which you use just for rolling your tight muscles, but I'm hopefully just going to give you a few other ideas on how to use your roller. So I'm using one that's sort of a relatively high density, but again there are lots of different roller options available, and it doesn't necessarily matter which roller you go for, but again these ones maintain good shape. So we're going to start off doing just a nice mobility exercise using the roller to aid your mobility. So we're going to come down again into our mermaid sitting, so both feet off to one side, thinking about the pelvis nice and level, and we're just going to rest this hand onto the roller, and then lengthening up we're going to roll and try and reach over and come back up. So just here using the roller to guide that movement, to allow a little bit of a side bend through your body just to increase that stretch. And actually it's also really nice if you use it on the opposite side, because again if your feet are pointing in the opposite direction, you tend to get a better stretch on this counter stretch side. So what I tend to do is get you to put your feet on both sides and then move the roller onto either side to increase that stretch. We're then going to look at some on our tummies or on all fours, again looking a little bit more at mobility first with kind of a breaststroke cobra movement. So we're going to come and lie on our tummies, and you're going to pop your forearms onto the roller and just reach the roller away. So from here, again you can open your legs out. That tends to open you out a little bit through the front of the hips, and when we're going to draw the shoulder blades down our back as we roll the roller in, and then curl our body back as we lengthen away along the roller. So gliding those shoulder blades down the back, reaching long through the crown of the head, and just peeling that spine up. So just allowing nice bit of extension through your whole back and focusing on that nice shoulder blade positioning. So then we're going to do two others also just to challenge your stability a little bit more, and we can also give you a little variation just looking at getting some mid-back mobility. So this time again we want to come onto our hands and knees, and you're going to bring your hands in front of you again so that your forearms are resting on the roller, and we're going to send the hands forwards here and then bring them back in. So we've now got to use that core just to maintain that position as we allow the arms to travel forwards. So again, really good for your shoulder blade stability as well. And if you take that a little bit further, you can actually let your upper back drop down, in which case we'll get a little bit of extension through that part of the body. So again, just take it that little bit further and let the breastbone drop down towards the floor, and then roll that back in. We can reverse that a little bit more like a knee stretch if people are familiar with that from the reformer. So this time we bring the roller down and we're going to put it underneath our shins. And then we're going to come into that 4-point kneeling position. Just make sure again that your roller is not going to slide away. And then keeping that back nice and level, we're going to bring the knees in towards your chest. So drawing in through those lower abdominals, thinking about that little flame under your chest, so keep the breastbone lifted, and we're drawing in, so you should feel those deep lower abdominals working again. So a nice little way just to bring those in. You get a little bit of a shin roll out too, which isn't a bad thing for your tight leg muscles as well. So we're going to come off the roller there, and the last one I'm going to give you is our shoulder bridge, using the roller underneath your feet. So again, just take care that your roller isn't going to roll away, and pop your bottom quite close towards the roller so that when we lift up you can push down. So again here, focusing on that movement through the spine, tipping the pelvis back, and then starting to peel up all the way up to the top of the bridge. And then again we're going to peel all the way back down. So really try and push the weight down again through those heels, and that'll get again a little bit more bottom, but you'll probably be feeling it in your hamstrings at this stage as well, because it just makes it a little bit more unstable, and we've got to work hard through that whole back of your body, and then peel all the way back down. So just a few ideas there on looking at how you can use your foam roller other than just, as I say, rolling out tight muscles, which of course is another good use of the foam roller. So I look forward to seeing you in March. Happy rolling.